Hey folks, and welcome back to some more Honkai Star Rail. On our last episode, we had a wee peruse about in the Astral Express, spoke to the various inhabitants and learned more about the various happenings in the galaxy, and not only that, we have arrived at Jarilo-VI, our next destination. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and chat up a storm.
Ever since the destruction sowed Stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed. Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions.
Fair dos. Anyway, what say you, Himiko?
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is relying on you to get it moving again. Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. And I'm sure you'll get along really well with March and Dan Hung.
Oh, but of course. Are we trio of sorts? We've already spoke to Pom-Pom quite a bit and learned about the various cast members. But anyway, hello there, March.
A planet covered in snow and ice. Will I find my answer here? Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. Why are you still here? Go find Don Hung. Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
Surely. But hello there, Dan Hung.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
I feel fine.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Jarilo-VI has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
So, it was probably caused by a Stellaron, as Welt said, yes. So Welt says it was caused by a Stellaron.
He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
So we'll come into contact with civilization then.
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Well, yeah, because then we could establish human contact. Anyway, Himiko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Jarilo-VI and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Do you have any more words?
I see.
No. But okie dokes, hello there, you cutie.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, he was totally full of enthusiasm. I actually just briefly caught that because I wasn't expecting it to appear so soon. Gosh dang it.
Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was 6-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
I'm just more so surprised that March 7th was alive, all things considered. I mean, she was trapped in space, trapped in some very special ice. Like, I don't know what kind of properties she has, or what that super special ice does, or what the logistics and size behind the whole ordeal is, but it's interesting to say the least. Anyway, we won't know unless we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
But aren't you perfectly fine with utilizing your ice abilities to protect yourself? Or maybe it isn't cold ice. Who knows? Maybe Marchie's ice is pretty cozy somehow, some way. Although it can't freeze enemies, so that would be a bit redundant, huh? Ah, yes, I'm frozen, but it's so cozy.
What? Is there something on my face?
Well, other than the handsome look you have, no.
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go!
Alright, here comes the Jarilo-VI Trailblaze team.
Jarilo-VI. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
It doesn't feel that cold.
Well, the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
And then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Why didn't we land at the destination? No, I didn't know we'd be hiking.
Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
I mean, Dan Hung is pretty spiffing cool.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Ah.
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Dan Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating the trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Navigation. Oh, we got level 10. But right, thanks to the navigation system of the Astral Express, you can now travel between different worlds and areas. The worlds that you have been to will be marked on the Star Rail map. Neat, neat. But before we press on, though, we could do another multi. Not only can we claim this for our future expenses. Oh, wait, no. It's 15, derp. Right. I was thinking, oh, wait, it's level 10? Oh, we got another 10. Right, it's 5, 15,
This
25.
place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
But as I was saying, I forgot it was 5, 15, 25, 35. But anyway, hello there.
Too late to repent.
Time to twirl!
Well, that was awfully quick.
How am I gonna get that time back?
What a strange object. It seems really out of place in the snow plains. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message to ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? It is a calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There is some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger of it is incalculable. In your incoming journey, you might come across other galaxies like this, and the reality data stored in different galaxies may vary, so look out for that. Calyx Golden. Defeat enemies to obtain general materials. Okay, we can open up the Peace Guide. Calyx Golden is being archived in the Interstellar Peace Guide. View details here. These game modes cost Trailblaze power to play. Trailblaze power recovers over time. So our equivalent of resin. Now let's just do 6 whole waves, so then we've at least used a decent amount of the resource. Yes, that means quite literally 6 waves of enemies, but we're using Herta, so we should be fine.
I've no interest in conflict.
Because we're going to be twirling.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
Time to twirl indeed.
Time to twirl!
Plus we have
Fighting is
Violet to keep us
meaningless.
sustained anyway.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
Oh my gosh, the amount of twirling though.
You bully!
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh,
Okay, I was hoping a normal attack was going to be sufficient enough, but not quite.
time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! Time to
Oh,
twirl!
nice. Oh, the
Let's make it
twirling.
count.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl! Hey!
Now another diamond.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Whoa. I'm just thinking internally how silly this is. Although I do wish my heart to hit a bit harder though. The base damage does feel a little bit low in the follow-up, but I guess it's because it's so abusable, huh?
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Plus, this is before we've gotten duplicates of her, right? Like, maybe there's something that buffs up her follow-up attack?
Twirl! Need a doctor?
Not quite yet, Bailu. Well, there we go. We could do more if need be, but for now, we'll just do that one run for the time being. A strange creation in the shape of a flower bud, with golden stamens and pistils and ink black petals. Defeat enemies to gain character XP materials, like honey XP materials, and credits. I believe we did a bit of the guide as well. Yep, we just need to find 4 more treasures before we can progress to the next one. But thinking about that though, let's just actually have a brief peek at some of the eidolons for Herta. Because you do get some more of them for free in the future. So that's just more basic attack damage. That doesn't seem anything too major. I mean, that's more crit. That seems kind of nice. That's just more skill damage. I mean, that's more damage, yeah. That's more ult damage. I mean, it seems pretty decent, right? Doesn't seem anything too ambitious, however. Wait, can we ascend? No, it's 15. Right, fair, fair, fair.
something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Hello, hello. Potential, human.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
Yeah, doesn't that do the opposite?
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result.
Okay, so why you trying to sugar us up, buddy?
Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
I'm Loti.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
What business are you talking about? Silvermane guards?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade.
Bud, we just got here.
Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could assume that much, given the planet's current state of affairs. Especially due to the, Stellaron, huh? Why were you hiding in the snow?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
I have no idea who these Silvermane guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Belobog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
Okay, but you're being a bit presumptuous about us potentially going towards this black market profession. But what if we're just not affiliated in the business whatsoever?
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Well, we come from all kinds of corners of the galaxy, but...
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Oh, I presume we stumbled across these guards you spoke of, huh?
Who are they?
Oh, it's the fuzz! The jig is up!
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never!
Interesting comment.
Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're...
Somewhere, apparently.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
This big diamond is for you.
Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
I, Japard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
I mean, hey, listen, it was a pretty safe bet to assume, I suppose, huh? Oh, bye-bye, guards.
Let's make it quick.
Right, so let's just blast and then use the ultimate. Do we want to use another one? Sure.
Take this! Rules are made to be broken.
Donk.
You're out!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
It's gonna hurt. Time to twirl.
Noise. Right, so we can't get a break here, actually. Let's do that. Donk.
It's too late to repent.
In the name of preservation! And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Dang, what a scripted fight, huh? We were winning too!
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
You might be waiting longer than you think. But no, we're not his accomplices.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us?
Yeah, absolutely dipped.
We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now.
Well, Bud, how do your laws apply to overstar citizens? I was gonna say overseas, but, you know, I mean, it's a bit more complicated than that. We did come here from a whole different planet.
Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Show him the photos, Marsh. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty condemning evidence.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Jarilo-VI.
Also, I don't know why whenever I think of condemning evidence, that's more in the line of, like, sealing a core against, like, I don't know, like, villainy or something. It's more like in the... It's convincing is the word I'm thinking of! Listen, sometimes you just think of the, darker phrasing before the lighter one, I suppose.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
Ah, nice, all toasty posty. But oh, this place looks awfully bonny though, don't it? Nice regal establishment and what have you.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
So it was quite literal, huh?
Last bastion?
Well, as far as this planet goes, anyway.
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city.
Under the protection of Klepoth, the Preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
Just so then we're in the know, I presume?
You wanted to know.
Yeah?
Uh...
But also, I presume, March 7 of it hasn't heard of the term inner voice before, huh? It's all outer voice with her at times. Hey, Noodles.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane Guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here.
Oh, that was awfully quick.
This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
The architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Klepoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm.
Ah, so they're pretty much just the leader figurehead of this whole establishment. Fair dose.
The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I mean, that's because she quite literally is, March.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Is there any etiquette we need to observe?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs.
I mean, fair dose on that front. Us knowing the cultural significance of the various happenings just would be unprecedented, because, like, how would we know? Yeah, I stated we literally just got here. I mean, to be fair, we were we were presumed to be in tandem with that conniving con man not too long ago, so who knows?
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
Oh, hey, Bronya!
You may leave, Bronya. Visitors have arrived.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the future for when I can actually use you again. Now, Grumpy Clothes.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, a wee scowl.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Japard. You may leave.
Welcome, visitors from beyond the eternal freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no?
I mean, yeah?
I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So, you don't doubt our identity?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world.
So, given that Shepard had similar ice shards on his attire, Cocolia seemingly has on her, well, bare arm. Is that due to the corrosion? Or is that a fashion statement? Who knows?
The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
I guess that's why it was a fairly, well, fair assessment as to why we were from this land, initially speaking. Because, I mean, it's been that long. Many centuries, anyway. Anyway, we want to help you.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
Mainly because if I spoke of trailblazing, Cocolia might not even know what that term even means.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Eternal Freeze is a product of the Stellaron.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care?
Well, you see, it's an inconvenience for us too.
Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please, let us help you.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
Totes, girlfriend.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
Yeah, I'm sure we know a thing or two. I mean, if we had Kafka here, she knows how to shove them inside of people anyway.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're a busy individual in your own right, after all.
Of course, I understand.
I sure as heck didn't.
Do not worry. I have a way.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's an impressive figure.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
Just honestly has a very mature air about her, huh?
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Aye, a nice wee gander at book could be nice.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Same to you, boo. But right, I think that marks a pretty good and swell ending point, if I do say so myself. So, anyway, folks, if it would let me zoom in. It's all let me zoom in. No! Tradition! No! Well, you'll just have to deal with this shot, I suppose. Or would it let me do it with the mouse wheel? No! Interesting. Well, well. But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Honkai Star Rail, and I'll see you all next time as we continue our journey across the stars. Ta-ta! For now.